Aho. Today's message is one that came in really early on um, when I began delivering these messages. And it's coming back around because it's very, very important for you guys to be aware of this. And so, what I'm referring to is the energy and the entities that are pretty much loose. So, early on, I was told by Creator God to tell the people that are in this work, in this line of work, who do energy work, who are in the healing arts, and do a lot of soul retrieval, navigating into different realms, to be very cautious, and for beginners not to not I guess not to go into doing things that they're not familiar with. It wasn't a time to practice. And the reason why is because there's so much dark entities that are loose, and there are a lot of tricksters. Some of you may remember this message. Well, this message is coming back around because somebody messaged and asked how is it that they know that if even the messages that I bring are of the light or of God's source. So the answer is trust your intuition. Don't believe even what I'm saying. And that has been another part of the message that I've been telling you guys, is that you have to use discernment, that you have to go within and check within to see if something does not feel right, then it's not for you, or question it. Do some further research. And, I'm glad that she asked, because it lets me know that she is checking in and she is asking questions. And that is exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And Creator God is reminding us to do that, especially more so now because things have escalated to where everything is out, right? Before, at the beginning, we were still in the process of unveiling, bringing things up to the surface, uncovering, all that is in the dark. Well, it all is out, right? Those of us, especially who have been following and know what's going on and are very tuned in, know that they're not hiding anything anymore. So because of that, it is a very crucial time that we are asking questions and that we are checking in with our intuition, because everything that seems to be what it is isn't really what it is. What I'm saying is they're playing a lot of games. They're playing a lot of mind games, emotional games, because, I repeat, it's a spiritual battle that we are up against. And so this type of battle does require for us to check in with our spirit, with our soul, most importantly with Creator. If you noticed that when I first started giving these messages, I would counsel mostly with the star beings, with my ancestors, with my spirit helpers. I still do. However, that kind of shifted into God's source, right? Creator, God source. When I say Creator, it's God. The reason why is because God put it in my awareness that it is very important that people know that it's coming from God. That if someone who's afraid to speak God, then that's when you want to start questioning things too. See, because although I still very much honor, respect my ancestors and my spirit helpers, they're always going to be part of my tribe, part of my medicine. However, God comes first, right? And then everything else branches from there. That's why I keep saying God is the source, the center of your heart. When your heart is in alignment, it's coming from God's source, and then it branches out. All your other relations branch from there. And so I started wording God, right? Because it is important time for all of us, and I've been telling you guys, to have a direct connection to God. And from there, then you'll know what feels right, what doesn't feel right. And also, if something is promoting fear, if someone is telling you not to question anything and to just do, then they're promoting fear. They're not promoting for you to use your intuition, your personal power. They're not telling you to step into your power. They're trying to take you away from it. So then that's something to question, because anytime somebody is going to guide you in a good way, they're going to give you suggestions. They'll give you the guidance, but ultimately they're going to respect and encourage you to make choices that are good for yourself, that resonate with you, to honor yourself. And after that, then yes, we all can use a little bit of, opinions, suggestions, but at the end of the day, we know what's best for us. And if someone tries to tell you, no, don't listen to that, or don't listen to that, don't question this, they're promoting fear, they're hiding something. And that's where for me, I usually question things. And it doesn't matter who it is. The other thing is, from the very beginning, this is why I said, it's not about this person or that person. And I'm talking about the people who ran. I'm going to have to just kind of talk in codes, because it was always about following your truth, following what felt right, because there's a lot of tricksters involved. See, I don't necessarily go, well, I definitely don't go with B for sure. And with T, I just take things as they come, and then I make my own, judgment based on how I feel, based on what God's, showing me. And some things feel fine, and then other things I'm just like, I don't think I'm full in on that. And so it's always been about you really doing what's right for you, what resonates for you, and not ever following 100% what someone is telling you, and just really going all in, because then you're not being true to yourself, you're not being your authentic self. You're living in a space of, again, fear, instability, and you really want to just be firm in your decisions. And that goes for whatever it is in your life, whoever's in your life, whether it's religion, whether it's the news, whether it's a mentor, whether it's a healer, whether it is whoever it's coming from. Doesn't matter what title they have, they should always guide you to empower yourself and to honor yourself. And at the end of the day, whatever you decide is best for you, to honor that. So I hope this helps, because it is an important time for us to really, really, really check in with ourselves and have that relationship with Creator. This is why I keep saying, stay in your prayer, because when you're in your prayer, you're connected to God's source, you're in your center, and from there you'll be led in a good way. So just keep your prayers, and if you're fasting with me, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because these prayers are very, very much needed. Aho.